Greetings again. It's me. I figured since I had the chance, I wanted to do a short little talk about game not recently. Actually, it was about 6 weeks ago. But I read Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and I absolutely loved it. Of course, I rented the GameCube version because I'm poor and don't own a Wii, like some people I know. Actually, I only know one person who owns a Wii. Maybe two. No, wait, I know two. Yeah, I know two people who own a Wii. Yeah, don't I feel special? But anyway, I wanted to briefly talk about some of my favorite parts of the game. Absolute best part of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess was the 5 minutes you saw Link without a shirt on. Hands down. Yeah. It made me so happy. It's just like, oh my god, hot Link, no shirt. Fangirl squeal. It's almost as happy as I was when I saw Sora without his shirt on in Kingdom Hearts. Even though he's a mermaid. Merman. Fish thing, whatever. But anyway, the other thing about that part was he was sumo wrestling with the creepy mayor of the village. But still, shirtless Link. I wasn't complaining. No, but seriously, that was one of my favorite parts. But overall, I loved the game. To me, it felt short. Maybe it was just me. Maybe it's just because I didn't decide to scour Hyrule for every single heart piece. Because, I get as many as I can, and I'm just like, no, final boss over here. Go kick his ass. Because it's canon, just like it was in every game almost, with the exception of, I think, Four Sword and Wind Waker. Not Wind Waker, no, Ganon was in the end of Wind Waker. Minish Cap. Yeah, he fought Volley, or however the hell you pronounce it. Anyway, I loved a lot of the new things they had to it. Best item in the whole game was the Hawkeye, because you could attach it to the bow and I could snipe with it, and that made me almost as happy as seeing Link without a shirt on. Yeah. I love that you could fight on Epona, because in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, the only fighting you ever did on Epona was with a bow. I suck with a bow unless I'm Z-targeting or have the awesome Hawkeye item. But yeah, that made me happy, swinging my sword around. Surprised I didn't behead Epona a couple times. Yes, I like the horseback combat. Some of the new characters I absolutely love. Midna. Oh my gosh, she kicks the hell out of Nahari. Hands down. It's like, you got Nahavi, and she's just like, hey, Link, hey, listen, now, nah. And they get the most annoying voice ever, and then you have Midna, who actually does stuff. Do you realize, Nahavi, all she did was Z-target. Sure, best thing in the game was Z-targeting, or L-targeting if you played the, yeah, I think it's L-targeting. If you're playing GameCube version like me, because I don't have the 64 Ocarina of Time. But anyway, L or Z target. That was about the only thing she could do. Sure, it was cool, but other than that, she just gave you lame hints that if you've played a Legend of Zelda game before, you'll eventually figure it out yourself. Midna, she does everything. She turns you into a wolf, teleports you. She doesn't give any advice at all. That made me kind of mad, but she's freaking Midna! Like, if it wasn't for Midna, Link would still be on his little platform in wolf form and wouldn't know to jump to the next branch. Link's dumb like that, but we all love him. Yeah. Let's see. Another characters I liked. The baby creeped me out. The baby who ran the market in the village. She creeped the hell out of me. She's just like this little bald baby who gives you that death glare all the time, and she says mean things to you. Yet she, takes over Castletown so you can buy magic armor. Which sucked because I got the magic armor and I only had 2 rupees to use it on, and meaning I couldn't use it by the time I'd spent all my rupees to buy it. And then I had to turn the game back in. Well, the reason, okay, I'm going to go off topic for a second. The reason I think it was short is because, I rented it at Blockbuster, 7-day rent period. And I beat it in 5 days. Well, of course, I did sit down a lot of times and just do nothing but straight play through it. But you also got to think, I would sit on a puzzle sometimes for a half hour figuring how the hell do I get past it. Just having Link stand there and me staring at the screen going, what the crap, what do I do next? Several times. And then it would be the most obvious thing ever, like, oh, you gotta push this, or you gotta use the statue to destroy the stupid laser beam shooting thing. I hate those things. It took me forever to realize, hey, giant statue with giant hammer can, crush the hell out of things. It took me a half hour to figure that out. On the Temple of Time. Which I thought was funny, it was a dungeon now. Okay, getting off topic. Alright, back to characters. In Snowpoint, you met these 2 Yetis. I don't remember their names exactly, but one was Yetta and the other was Yeto or something. I just thought they were so awesome. I love this little wife. Yetta, I think was her name. One of them was, they both started with a Y. But she's just so adorable. She's tiny too, compared to the other giant Yeti man. She's like an inch compared to him and his giant. I thought it was the funnest dungeon ever. Because one, you had automatic healing right there in the kitchen by just grabbing infinite soup. And if you got it all the way up, it would restore 8 hearts, and I was just like, heck yes. Freaking 8 hearts. I ain't complaining. And I just thought it was fun. The boss fight made me sad because you had to fight the wife. It was just so sad. But it was all good in the end. It was funny at the end of the cutscene. They would be all happy and lovey-dovey and hearts were coming up. Also, just the 3 girls that were standing outside of the tent in Hyrule Town. After you beat the tent event, you would go talk to them and they would be like, it's him! And then they would have hearts above their head and they would drop to the ground and they would run off, and I would just be like, hey, free hearts. I'm like, Link, you're so naive and stupid. And let's see, more characters. Agatha was another character I like. If you don't know who she is, she was the little bug girl that you would go collect golden bugs and give them to her, and she would give you free money and the wallet upgrade. She was just so adorable. I hate bugs, but she was just so cute. I just wanted to pick her up and squeeze her. Oh, let's see. Trying to think. Well, that's all I have about the game right now. I'll discuss it more later when I have free time. I apparently don't have free time now. So I will conclude this for now and talk about Twilight Princess later and some more games I've played. So in the meantime, bye-bye.